The day has finally come. The NFL is officially back. I know preseason's preseason, but now it's the regular season. The games matter now. They count towards the record, and we are very, very excited. I'm your host, Nathan DeWin, as always, joined by my guy Brian Germanaro. Brian, how do you feeling, man? It's kind of waited so long, but the first game.
207 days since the
Oh
Super Bowl.
boy,
And we
that's
have
a lot.
finally made it back. After a long off season of twists and turns and drama, finally we are back to football.
I know, dude. I'm excited for this season more than usual, than I thought I'd be, and for good reason because our own team made a lot of significant changes that will improve our chances of winning this year or winning more than 3 games to be exact. The stench of that this that terrible quarterback,
Yep.
that
He,
is
he who shall not be named.
yes, and he's officially somewhere else now, so maybe he can rejuvenate his career there. But we don't give two craps because we have our own team to worry about. We have two veteran quarterbacks. We have a rookie that's waiting in the wings. Whenever his time comes, he will definitely show up and show out, I should say as well. We
Mm-hmm.
have a solid offense led by us offensive weapon core led by a very good wide receiver and Malik Neighbors, and a defense that looks quite different and very dangerous on paper with the addition of Abdul Carter as part of that pass rush. So we'll talk Giants Commanders in just a bit. We will also be giving out our first week one best bets, which includes one favorite, one upset, one over under pick, and a wild card. So that's going to be fun as well. And then we will also talk about the Mets, who just wrapped up their series against the Detroit Tigers. So we'll get Brian's thoughts on that as always. But before we start, Brian, anything on your mind?
Football. Football. That's
Football.
all that's
Hey,
all I've been
I
thinking
love
of.
it. I freaking love it. Same, man. Same. So Giants Eagles are tonight, and I heard this
Cowboys
morning.
Eagles.
Sorry, what did I say?
Giants Eagles.
See, brain's not working quite yet to start the show.
Mm-hmm.
But Cowboys Eagles is to kick off week one tonight. The Chiefs and Chargers are tomorrow on Friday. And then the rest of the games will be on Sunday and on a Monday. So this morning I heard that the Eagles were actually, or they called the Cowboys actually, in terms of Michael Parsons because I guess they had interest in him. So
Yeah, I hope Jerry Jones just hung the phone up.
I hope so. I hope that conversation was short and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Sabrina Carpenter's the name of her album, the last one before her most recent one, which I've been blasting every single day. I have a very unhealthy obsession. No, not crazy obsessed, but it's a really good album. The one that recently just came out, Man's Best Friend, good one. You like her music, y'all gotta check it out for real. And then last headline, I don't know. I guess I have the random topics today.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase leaving Nike uh,
Oh,
today. Do you want to guess what brand he joined?
Puma.
Nope.
Adidas.
Mm-mm.
Reebok. Champions.
Nope.
Did he make his own?
Nope.
New Balance.
The Athletics.
What?
Mm-hmm.
The
The
hell's that?
brand owned by damn. It's a brand owned by Kevin Hart.
Ah,
Yeah. It's a company that requires like a membership to get like the deals and stuff. I mean, you can still shop there without a membership, but it's like quite expensive.
this sounds like a
Um,
money laundering scheme.
I mean, Kevin Hart owns it, so I'm not saying it's a money laundering.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
All
I mean,
right. So,
it's
just
owned
to Kevin
by
Hart.
it's
Yeah,
owned
we're
by
gonna go with
someone
Pablo
legit.
Torres report. Apparently, the Clippers are doing this.
That's right. I still don't know what exactly happened in
I
that
think
one.
it's like they were like they gave uh Kawhi more money than he actually earned. But like say like I don't know Kawhi's salary top of my head, but like let's say Kawhi was earning $20 million a year, let's say. But they actually made an agreement that he would make like $37 million a year. 20 of it would be on the NBA books, and then he would get an extra 17 million from like a fake company. So it wouldn't be on the NBA salary. the salary.
Hmm.
Way of circumventing the cap. It's like, all right, we're gonna pay you 37 million, but 20 million are gonna come from us, and 17 million are gonna come from this shell corporation that we also own, but it's on their books and not the NBA books. So we can spend that 17 million elsewhere.
And guess what? They have to show for it. 0 NBA
I
championships.
mean, if this is true, and I don't know how true it is, the Clippers are in big trouble. Like,
Good.
we're
I don't give a crap
being
about the
forced to
Clippers.
sell the team again.
Little brothers of Los
Mhm.
Angeles will never beat the Lakers ever.
And the Clippers in the last 10 years the NBA is gonna force the Clippers to sell the owner twice.
Good.
Twice. Donald Sterling and now this guy. Bro, Clippers should just be like, all right, you know what? We're done with this. No more Clippers.
Just like end the team forever.
Their owners
We'll
can't act right. I'm tired of forcing them to sell.
find someone maybe in Seattle that will rename the whole name rename the
Seattle,
team back to the
San Diego.
Supersonics.
Move back to San Diego. That's why they were called the
Good.
Clippers.
Heck
They're the
yeah.
San Diego Clippers.
Heck
The
yeah.
Clippers a ship.
Go down there.
You know,
Shoot,
I
we
haven't been
don't,
to LA, but like, there's not a lot of Navy vessels in Los Angeles,
there's
as far as I'm
definitely not.
concerned.
Nope. In LA, it's just full of attractions, beaches, and women. That's the best way to describe it. Over there's no oceans or
There is an ocean in Los Angeles.
Well, I mean, sorry,
What
I
I'm
take that back.
talking about.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Like, I'm like, I don't know I don't know Los
No
Angeles, but
boats.
like, I know that. I know there's an
Yeah.
ocean. I know there's a beach somewhere in Los Angeles.
Yeah, no boats. So like you mentioned, not to be exact, no boats of the sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, I'm over 2 today. Giants, Cowboys, and now freaking oceans
Los
in Los
Angeles
Angeles.
doesn't have an ocean.
Great job, Nate. We're doing fantastic. Let's
And the
just
coastline city doesn't
freaking
have an ocean. I find that the most famous picture of Los Angeles has an ocean in it.
oh, the day that my brain gets rewired to actually work right during our shows, the better the show will be.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well, enough about beaches and all those things because no one really cares about that. Let's talk about Giants football.
That's not football. Football, no. If you're playing football in 80 degrees and sunny, you're not doing it right. It's got to be 50. It's got to be overcast. It's got to be windy. That's football.
Yeah, right. And that's what the Giants get to do because they're in the East Coast. So it's.
I don't know what the weather's going to be on.
I feel like it'll be a little windy, a little breezy in Washington.
In Washington, let's see. I know it's going to be cold. It's going to be 55 degrees on Sunday in New York. Oh, beautiful.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
That's football weather.
That is indeed
Washington, D.C. will be at kickoff. It will be 70 degrees and sunny. So not bad. Typical September day.
I like it. I like that. 70-degree weather for me is perfect.
Yeah.
So, alrighty, perfect. Well, our boys, first game of the year. This game people might be a little short because we can always base off the information from last year and whatnot.
It's week one. You never
exactly
as someone that gambles on football a lot and does fantasy work and stuff. Week one is always the hardest week to judge because there's nothing to go off of. It's all
hard to project.
It's all projections and what happened last year, which is good. It just doesn't work. I feel like week 3 is kind of when you can make smart assessments.
Yeah, it's hard to
project. Because even week 2, it's well, this team played bad, but is it just off to a rough start, or is it what they actually are? When you get to week 3, it's okay, I kind of know what this team is now.
Yeah, makes the game previews a little easier and all those things. So we can only base off a little bit from just the stuff from last year.
Yeah.
The Commanders, though, we were swept by them last year. We lost them in week 2.
No. We shouldn't have lost them week 2. We should have won week 2.
Correct.
Graham Gano lost us week 2. And Brian Daboll and Joe Shane for not having the wherewithal to get a backup kicker when your kicker's banged up.
Plus, we can also blame our offense a little bit because our defense sort of did their job.
The offense scored 3 touchdowns.
Then, we couldn't convert the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, we couldn't convert 2-point conversion, so we were stuck getting 6 because Graham Gano was hurt.
That's the only thing. Our defense did their job. They did
Yeah,
their job as best they
everybody
could.
did their job, but Graham Gano for not telling anyone that he was hurt, and Joe Shane for being like, I think Gano's hurt. We probably should get like
He
someone
just,
here, right?
we should have that Drew Menactemary guy on the
Yeah. Well, I don't
sidelines,
know if
but
Jude existed last. Well, yes, he existed last
he
year. I don't think
did.
he was in the NFL last year.
He was on the practice squad though,
Mm.
from what I remember. But
Well,
yeah, we were
good.
subbed
Just
by.
elevate him. Elevate
Yeah,
him.
exactly. We were subbed by them last year. And then we lost in week 9 to the Commanders by 5. So we
We played
when it
him tough.
comes, we keep it close. We keep it close.
I mean,
But
we do historically own the Commanders. I don't
exactly.
think one NFL team has more wins over another team than the Giants have over the Commanders. I think we're like
Hopefully,
107. I want to say.
mhm. Hopefully we can get back on track against them
I have a
because
buddy that's a Commanders fan, and he's like, "Well, that's just because you only have 100 wins because we played for so long." I'm like, "Yeah, we played for so long, but you've been garbage for so long that we beat you over 100 times. Like
and
your
then all
argument
of a
makes no
sudden,
sense, buddy.
you're good last year against us.
You
Like
have one
hopefully,
good year, and oh, it's
yeah,
you're better than everyone else." No.
Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
Commanders fans. But hopefully we can get the ship right back on track here against them to start the year. Thankfully, we're pretty much healthy. The only guy on the injury report was Andrew Thomas. Can't say the same for the Commanders, but all their guys on the report are set to play. I think the only a major guy that didn't
Like
practice.
everyone's
Yeah,
going week 1 though. I don't feel like unless
yeah.
someone gets banged up today or something, I feel like everyone's gonna go. Like the only player I see that's doubtful is Jalen Wright of the Dolphins.
Mm. Hey, those Ollie Gordon fantasy owners are just like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, no, but so I think the major guy that I saw on the injury report was Zach Ertz, but he was being rested because of
Yeah,
this veteran stuff, whatever.
like it's a
So
vet. It's a vet that doesn't want to do practice. That's all it is.
yeah, so he'll play.
It's kind of like when guys hold out during training camp for new contracts. So it's like, well, do they really want a new contract or do they just not want to do training camp?
Yeah. So and he's been in the league for quite some time, so he deserves to get rest
Oh yeah,
days as
exactly.
long as
He's
he's
got nothing
healthy
to
for game
prove.
days. Exactly. But yeah, hopefully we can really get things going against the Washington team. And it's pretty important that we get off to a good start to start the year, especially under Brian Dable, because these last couples season openers, yes, we've lost, but we lost by a lot. As we know, in 2023, the Giants lost 40-0 to the Cowboys. Uh, that still brings me nightmares. And then
Mm-hmm.
last season we lost the Vikings 28-6. So we came out flat in the first game of the season in each of the past couple of years. So
Yeah,
um,
not fun. Not fun.
yeah, and the game that we did win, or the season opener that we did win during Brian Dable's tenure, which was in 2022. We beat the Titans by 3, and it's because Randy Bullock couldn't make a field
Randy
goal.
Bullock missed the field goal.
Missed a
I
field
remember
goal.
that. I remember them
Yeah,
lining up for the field goal. I'm like, this is how it ends. Just another heartbreaker. And
exactly.
then he shanked it, and we all went crazy.
So we easily should be 0-3 during Dable's tenure as a head coach in terms
Mm-hmm.
of season opener. So
Oh no, they played pretty well that Tennessee game. They did play
yeah,
well in that game.
yeah,
We got a little luck on our side, which
they,
all good. If the Kansas City Chiefs taught us anything, all good teams have a little luck on their side.
little black magic doesn't hurt here and there.
Nope.
So hey, hopefully, if need be, black magic helps us
Mm-hmm.
this weekend. And hopefully we can go to 2-2 in season openers with Brian Dable as the head coach. So before we get to our keys, our matchups to watch as well. So I mentioned the injury report. Malik Neighbors is, as we know, dealt with the back issue all offseason, but he looked great in practice. He's ready to go. He will play. Theo Johnson was also a concern as well, but he will play. And honestly, the only guy is Andrew Thomas. He was limited
Yeah, but
yesterday
I
in
think they're just being
practice.
super overly cautious with Andrew Thomas
As they
because
should,
if he doesn't, the entire offensive line is screwed.
as they should.
Yeah, I have absolutely no problem with them being abundantly cautious with my guy.
Yeah, because he's a guy that went out there. This offensive line, it works and it operates well. Without him, there's just so much uncertainty on that left side. Sure, it will require some moving pieces, maybe moving Illinois to left tackle or Bo to left tackle, or whatever the case may be. But it's just best if we have, when healthy, one of the more premier offensive tackles out there protecting the blind side of Russell Wilson. So seems like everything looks to be on track for him. Hopefully nothing major happens to where he goes from questionable to out. Um, but yeah, that's our guy. So I'm excited to see him
Yep.
back on the field again for New York, and it's only gonna help our run game and passing game as well. So, which leads us to our matchups to watch. I don't know. I just feel so disorganized because I'm just like, where do we go? There's no like set structure.
I woke up this morning and literally just placed a parlay. That's how I started my day. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I gotta get into football mode. You're in baseball mode, get football mode. Made a parlay. Been ready to go since then.
Maybe I should do that. Moving forward. You good? Yeah, you're pounding the table.
Yeah, I just hit my wrist on the tables.
Easy, my man. But in terms of matchups to watch, what you're looking forward to see?
My first one is Malik Neighbors versus Marshawn Lattimore, because we didn't really see that matchup last year. Neighbors coming out party was against the Commanders. He had like 10 receptions for over 100 yards and a touchdown that game. His second game wasn't as good, but like he was still decent. Had over 186 yards in the Commanders last season. I'm interested to see if Marshawn Lattimore, who was an average corner at best last year, I think Pro Football Focus had him like 129 out of 222. So, right there, not great, not bad. I want to see if Neighbors can torch him in his second year. I want to see if we get that fantasy one player that I think he can be right out the jump.
I bet. Hey, Malik Neighbors entered his second year, had an amazing first year with, as we talked about before, 4 different quarterbacks that are dog crap. So, hey, with a veteran guy in Russell Wilson who will definitely give him the football and throw the deep ball down the field, I think he's primed for a big year. And hey, if he can cook Lattimore or whoever is on him, this offense is gonna look good. But yeah, that's the matchup I'm looking forward to as well. For me, I'm looking forward to see how our defensive line. I know it's just basic answer, but hey, our defensive line going up against a rebuilt Washington Commanders offensive line. As we know, they trade for Laremy Tunsil this offseason. So we'll see how that goes. He'll probably he'll be lined up against a Carter or a Burns, depending on how we want to approach this.
Yeah.
Will be Thibodeau at times as well. The rest of Commanders' offensice line, it's a good unit. I mean, they have Tunsil, Brandon Coleman, Tyler Biatz, Nick Allegretti, Andrew Wild is going to get cooked. He's average from what I know. So I think it'll be a good matchup to see. Hopefully we own them, but I digress. Another thing I'm looking forward to see is the Commanders' run defense versus our running game. I know they made improvements to their run defense because they were 30th in the league last year. They didn't, they added. We talked about it on Tuesday. They added what was their names? Kinlaw, and Wise Jr. And they'll go up against the running offense that isn't as. It's not the same as last year because as much as we don't like it, Daniel Jones did bring a running element, to the team. Russell Wilson isn't
not as much in his last year though. Like after that ACL injury, that running element kind of vanished.
Yeah, but it was always there. It was always possible for him to, it was always on the scouting report like, hey, Jones, he may not be great throwing the ball, but he can run with his legs if needed. Russell Wilson does not have that anymore. But hey, we do have Tyrone Tracy. We do have Cam Scatterboo, who played in the last preseason game against the Patriots. So he's ready to go. And I'm definitely interested to see how those two show out against this Commanders run defense. And then finally, for me, it's Deebo Samuel. Hey, look, they don't really have an RB1. I know Austin Eckler is more than likely to start for them. And he's a PPR merchant for those fantasy owners out there. But also, it's also because he can catch the football as well as run the football a little bit too. He may not be the same like he once was in with the Chargers, but at the same time, he is still someone to watch out for.
Deebo Samuel, you just said?
Eckler. My apologies.
Eckler. Okay.
Yeah, he's not the same like he used to be
I was
with.
so confused when you said Deebo Samuel and you said PPR merchant. I'm like, Deebo Samuel is not a PPR merchant at all.
Oh no! Eckler's a PPR merchant.
Yes, Eckler is 100% PPR merchant. I'm like,
Definitely.
Samuel's more of like a gadget guy. I would say far away from him. He's more of
Oh
like
yeah.
design, like the jet sweep in college football 25 when it's broken. That was Deebo Samuel his rookie season. Was that?
Yeah. So and that no, you made a good point though. That actually led to my main point. So even though Eckler, is going to be the starting running back and he can run and catch the ball and all those things, the depth behind him isn't that great.
Yeah,
I
no.
know everyone loves Bill Krosky, Moran and whatnot, but Debo Samuel has the ability to run the football as well as do just be the gadget guy. So I'm interested to see if the Commanders will use him that way, like the way he was used in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully we can contain him if it comes down to that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not worried about Terry McLaurin. We got Paulson and Debo
Yeah,
dealing
we
with
got
him.
Paulson and Debo. We
We
got
gonna we
Javon
gonna be all
Holland
right
and Newman back there.
on the
I
back
think
end.
we can contain him.
Yeah, I will say I did hear some stuff about Deontay Banks. This is unrelated to the game itself. I heard how I think a Giant staffer was talking about how he just hasn't grown up or has been immature. I think I'm not sure if you heard about those
I
comments.
did hear that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised. And we saw that rear its ugly head last year when he got benched in Pittsburgh. Like there's a few times last season he got benched for kind of acting like a child.
yeah. A Giant staffer said, "quote Does the play?" He said, "quote Does the player even feel responsible for people losing their jobs? A lot of people got burned by him. The kid really needs to grow up."
Yeah, not what I want to
Jeez.
hear from the first round pick a couple years ago.
What the heck? What's wrong with this staffer? Damn. He said we have to mix and match and have game plans for different guys at different points in the season. You can't just throw your hands up when you don't have a true number one quarterback. You have to be constantly developing a second and third quarterbacks now more than ever. We aren't winning many games 28-27.
I think he's trying to say that like when our offense is struggling, the defense has to be locked down, and Banks does not play lockdown defense.
Well, he's questioning the team's ability to win a shootout if the defense wasn't.
Yeah.
Damn, no faith. I don't
Are
know.
we sure this is a giant? Like, what kind of giant
An
staffer is this?
anonymous Giant staffer.
All right, I've heard a lot of anonymous
Wow.
giant staffers. I got a lot of when I when I was in high school, I had a lot of anonymous sources for my journalism papers. Yeah, the
This is
anonymous sources was just me.
interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I don't know who this staffer
My
is.
high school journalism teacher's not gonna like that one. I used to fake quotes in journalism class in high school because I didn't feel like interviewing people. So I would just like take my friends' names, and change
Way
them.
to reveal it now, my friend.
Hey, I am 5 years. I got a college diploma now. They ain't taking that stuff away from me now.
Knock on your door. So, what we heard from your show was you were
Nope.
faking quotes. And
Mm-hmm.
you're like, oh, it's too late now.
Too late now. All those papers are deleted because the school deletes my Google, so the evidence is gone.
Oh crap! They can't go get it
They
back.
can't even look back at it. But yeah, no, I used
That's
to be like,
great.
I'm not interviewing people on this topic. I'm going to just come up with a fake name.
Oh shoot! I like that. Hey, whatever you got to do with pass, right? It's just simple as that. Simple as
Mm-hmm.
that. Um, but yeah,
Now I do it now. I do it now. I
of
do
course,
interview people now. Now it's my job. I interview people and do it
correct.
to the best of my ability. Back when I was 15 years old, it was a little different.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, that's all I got from me in terms of matchups to watch. And do you have any other matchups, my friend, that you're looking forward to see? Or
Not really matchups to watch, but like I'm interested to see Russ. I can't wait to see what he has to do. I'm interested to see who his go-to receiver is outside Malik Neighbors because yes, he's going to throw the ball to Malik Neighbors all game. That should be established. Outside of that, that wide receiver 2 role is kind of wide open. Like we all like on paper, it's Darius Slayton because he's the guy on the right side, but like we don't know who Russ is going to be. Is he going to lean more on Darius Slayton or Wan'Dale Robinson? Maybe he goes kind of like a Raiders route, and his wide receiver number 2 is like Theo Johnson. Like I'm interested to see what he does. If I had to pick, I would guess Slayton because I think he fits more of Russ's build, but I would love it if he finds a love affair with Wandale Robinson and just hits him over in the middle for some speedy breakouts.
Yeah, Wendell's a great slot guy, as we all know. His role in the offense now is a little bit of question mark, or was a question mark this offseason,
Mm-hmm. Not even a
especially.
question mark. It's more just like is he going to be the number 2 guy or is he just going to be that slot 3?
I was thinking more like because I heard like Russell Wilson, unlike Daniel Jones, he's a good deep ball thrower
Yeah.
down the field, and he likes to push it down the field. He's not so much a good short slash
Yeah,
short
that's why
passer guy. So that's I'm just
Mhm.
like, how is Wando gonna fit? Because he's always been that. Hey, if you need a few couple yards, just get to him, and he'll get you 3 or
Well,
4
what I'm
yards.
hoping is Wandale is if Wandale is as good of a player as we've talked about and says he is, I'm hoping he has the wherewithal to change his game up where okay, I used to focus on kind of like that West Coast system of getting the short yards and breaking out for a big play. Now I'll use the speed I have to get down the field fast and get open, you know?
Yeah, hopefully that is the case. But no, I love Slayton, and hey, what's Slayton good at? Running deep routes, better than Jalen Hyatt. Eye roll. So hopefully, as after Malik Neighbors, I think Slayton is someone I hope to see Russ have a connection with because we didn't see too much of him during the preseason. Same
Yeah,
thing with
which is fine.
Russell
I
and
don't
Malik. Yeah,
like. I'm
so
not crying. I'm not crying because I didn't see Terry Slayton.
yeah, definitely not. He deserved to rest just like everyone else because we
And
know
now
what
he
he
rests on
because
a grateful universe.
nope,
You
I
don't get
don't.
it? Come on, how do you not get that one?
I'm sorry.
Endgame.
Oh, I don't remember the lines. I remember I cried during the movie or after the movie ended.
You cried the movie. Don't remember like. Okay, whatever.
No. I'm off to a great start on this amazing Thursday morning here on the West Coast. Uh,
Man,
I
man,
hate it.
Pickup's gonna be great. I'm gonna crush you this week.
Oh yeah, hey, okay, no, I made my picks last night at least, so
Ah,
that way, that was when my brain was actually working. This morning, I woke up and I was just like, gosh, darn, I do not feel great mentally, but it's okay, we got this. But yeah, I don't got anything else takeaway wise. Predictions. Yeah, I have. I'm not gonna give. Well, I'll get.
no,
You
I'll
know,
give.
what,
I'll give mine.
I'll give a score.
I think the Giants are unfortunately gonna lose. But I think that
Dang it.
I think the Commanders are just like the class outside of the Eagles. I think they're like one of the best teams in the NFC right now. I think the Giants are going to lose 20-16. Like I said,
Mm,
those hard fought close games that come down to the wire.
all right. Hmm. You know what? I have confidence in our boys. I think we're gonna shock the NFL. We are the underdogs.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Um.
5.5, I think is what the line was at this morning when I checked.
Yeah. I think it's like +6 now. So I'm gonna
Yeah, I mean
go.
if that goes up another point, I'm definitely gonna hammer plus. If the Giants are at +7, I'll hammer that all day.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go the Giants. I believe in our boys. I'm gonna go final score. It may be a little ugly, but I'm gonna go 24 to 20.
24-20. Yeah,
We'll pull it off.
that's fine.
We'll take it. Any dub is a dub, no matter how you put it. So yeah, let's see if our boys get out to a great start. It would make our Tuesday, our next show, very, very
Make
you know,
football fun because when you get off on the right note, the season just feels better.
it
It's like,
really does.
we're already in the win column. We're
It,
undefeated. Let's go, boys.
it feels great,
Yeah.
and just go from there.
But
So
then you lose you when you lose week 1, it feels like you're behind the 8 ball, you know?
yeah,
Like, oh my god, now we have to win one just to get back to 500 and then go from there.
and that week 1 game can always bite you in the back later in the year. Example: Cincinnati last year.
Cincinnati.
Yeah. So all right.
Cincinnati.
Is that something from a movie too that I'm
Yeah,
not
it's a
getting?
TV show. That one's okay. That one's like an 80s TV show. It's about a radio show. I think it's like WKPR in Cincinnati, I believe is what it's called.
How do you? I'm not gonna ask. All right.
I watch television.
I I do. Well, not anymore. I don't have cable. Well, I mean, no, even in the no, I haven't had cable in quite some time. But I digress. Alrighty. So new segment this year. Just kick off the NFL season. We're basically giving our picks, but we do it like this. And Brian came up with this the other day. So we
If you
give
ever
out.
if you ever watch Fox during the mid 2010s, it's basically just their pick'em segment. It's what it is. With a little bit of a
Okay.
twist. They didn't do over unders.
Got you.
And they
Makes
didn't
sense.
base it off spread, so which I think we should do.
Okay.
I
Perfect.
will also be parlaying all my picks and we'll be posting them Sunday morning. So if you want to ride.
Or fade.
Or
Definitely
fade.
fade mine. Never ride with mine.
No,
Because
we're
mine.
riders here. We're riders.
Yeah. I don't know about I don't know about mine, but I digress. So for this one, we give one favorite, one upset,
Over under.
one over under, and one wild card.
Yeah, which is
And
kind
for
of plays as like the survivor. So like we'll give an example. Like if we pick the Giants this week as your wild card survivor team, that's fine. But you can't pick the Giants for the rest of the season.
there you go. Well,
In
thank you
that
for.
in that slot. You can pick the Giants plus 2.5, minus 2.5, Giants over under. You can do that. But just like a straight up pick, you cannot pick the Giants.
Okay, perfect. Makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my friend. Let's go with the favorite to start. Who do you have as your favorite and why?
I
If you
got the
want.
Steelers minus 2.5 over the Jets. It's the Aaron Rodgers revenge game. I like what the Steelers have on defense. I think TJ Watt is going to just wreck Justin Fields' day. Don't love their secondary, but that's not really a problem when you got Justin Fields at a quarterback and Garrett Wilson's your only established weapon. I think Rodgers gets it done, embarrasses his old team. Give me the Steelers minus 2.5.
Okay, I like it. For my favorite, I'm going the Cardinals over the Saints. Cardinals are minus 6.5 favorites. Look, hey, the Saints week one. I know they're starting to Spencer Rattler. I'm glad that they finally picked a starting quarterback. He's still not good. The quarterback
No.
position in New Orleans is still really bad. So the Cardinals defense should
The
feast.
team in New Orleans is really bad, not just the
Yeah, their
quarterback.
only great weapon is Alvin Kamara, and I know Chris Olave deserves his respect, but yeah, he's been always
But
just
like we never talk about he's one concussion away from his career being over.
yeah. Even when he's on the when he's on the field, he's been just average, nothing
Yeah,
too crazy of the
he's
sort.
a fine wide receiver too.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm not worried about the Saints at all, and the Cardinals shouldn't be either. I think it's a good how do I say this? A great game to kind of get the Kyler Murray Marvin Harrison connection going. Last year there were struggles at times between the two, so hopefully they can kind of get off to a good start in this one. So yeah, it could be Cardinals over the Saints as my favorite. All right, upsets, my friend. Who do you got?
underdog Lions plus 2.5 on the road in Green Bay.
Mm,
I feel like this line switched because I feel like it was probably a pickup at one point where it's like like either way could have gone. But that I feel like the Packers are being a little overrated right now by the addition of Micah Parsons. Rightfully so. Packers are gonna have a great season this year. They'll be a good team. I like their defense. I like the quarterback, but the Lions, I just think, are still the class at division. I think we're a little over dramatic on the offensive defensive coordinators. I think Jared Goff still gets it done. I think the Lions go into Green Bay and pull off the upset. So give me the Lions plus 2.5.
I love it. For me, I'm gonna go Miami plus 1.5 over Indianapolis. Look, I don't know why the Dolphins are underdogs because the who's starting quarterback in Indianapolis, Daniel freaking Jones.
Yeah, I don't. Well, it could
But
be because Miami's offense is pretty banged up.
true,
Tyreek's got a oblique injury. A chance nursing a calf injury. Wright's out. So like Darren Waller and and Jalen Waddle are the only weapons in that offense.
yeah. Well, thankfully, Agent's gonna play for my fantasy team. Thank God.
Yeah, everyone's
Um,
playing, but like it's just like they've
there's
been nursing injuries. How healthy?
already too. It's like
How healthy are they? Like Tyreek Hill is 31 years old.
I know, yeah, true. But I still have faith in the Dolphins. I think they'll get off to a good start against this Indianapolis defense that is kind of average at best from what I know. I know Daniel Jones will make some mistakes that will frustrate the heck out of Colts fans and Dolphins. The Dolphins defense will take advantage of those mistakes. So,
Be super easy
uh,
for them.
oh yeah. So give me Miami over Indianapolis. So All right, over under. What you
Well,
got?
we're staying in Miami. Give me Colts Dolphins under 46.5. Look, both these offenses are going to be putrid in this game. Like I just said, Miami's nursing a lot of injuries on their offense right now. So who knows at what for an offense that based so much of their like success off of speed and being more fit out, like more agile and stuff, injuries are going to take away from that. So I don't love that. And then the Colts got Danny Dimes as their quarterback. Like, come on, under 46.5. Easy.
I love it. Okay, give me Panthers and Jags minus
That's
they're
the other
under.
one I thought of.
Yeah,
I
Panthers
was
Jags
torn
under.
between those.
So you think about
I
you
was
thinking about
torn
giving
between
them?
those two because I was definitely gonna go the under,
Ah,
and I was torn between those two games. I went Colts
perfect. Well,
Dolphins.
I'm taking the other one. So just in case that way, if it loses, you don't feel bad.
I'm still probably gonna bet it, but
Yeah. So yeah, Jags, Panthers under 46 and a half. Look, I love the Panthers. I do. They were actually one of my other choices for my upset pick, but I decided to go with Miami. Look, these are two young teams that who added some weapons on the offensive side of the ball, and McMillan for the Panthers and Travis Hunter for the Jaguars. But I don't know. I just have a feeling that it's gonna be low key, low scoring. I don't think both teams put up a lot of points. I think it'll be kind of an ugly win for probably Jacksonville. I
yeah,
expect the Panthers to do big things this year, of course, but I don't know. Just have a feeling that it may not be pretty. May not be a pretty win for Jacksonville. So I think it'll be under 46 and a half for me. That's what I think for sure. All right. And then the wild card slash
yeah. So my
survivor
wild
pool.
card this week, give me the Cardinals. I think it's a popular strategy in Survivor pools to always pick the team playing the worst team in the league. Cardinals are playing the Saints this week. I think the Saints are going to be complete garbage this year. I don't like Spencer Rattler. Tyler Shuck is not much better. I think the Cardinals offense has a chance to be really explosive this year. It's all on Kyle. It's all on Kyler Murray. This is, I think, the best offense Kyler's had. He's got Marvin Harrison Jr., who wasn't bad last year, but nowhere near his expectations. Trey McBride is one of the best tight ends in the league. James Conner and Trey Benson's a great running back duo for them. Give me the Cardinals to get it done in against New Orleans.
Okay. For me, I might just get this team out the way. They play tonight. Eagles over the Cowboys.
Mm. I
Look.
respect it, but like I'm saving them. I want to save them for the later weeks where it's just like guarantees.
I feel you. Now, I want to get a win off the bat. I want to get off to a hot start. So give me the Eagles over the Cowboys tonight as my survivor pick slash wild card pick. There's not much to be said. It's banner night. I heard the team's not going to be out there for banner night, which
Why not? No. That's stupid on Philly. That's 100%. They should be out there for banner night.
just to enjoy it, to celebrate. Yeah,
You got to
yeah.
celebrate. The majority of the roster was there. Now, if you're a guy like, if you're Jahan Campbell and you want to stay in the locker room during that, I get it. You weren't a part of the team. You weren't there. But, like, you got to at least have the captains out. You got to at least have Saquon Barkley's got to at least go out there for something.
I will say, and I don't criticize the Eagles that much like you do. I will say, which is we should. They are our rivals. Nick Sirianni being like, "Oh, it was banner night." Come on, bro. Stop.
Yeah, like you didn't know. Like, get out of
Nick,
here,
come
idiot.
on. Yeah, exactly. Like, don't give me that BS.
No,
Now,
I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to be like, oh no, we're so focused on this season, we didn't know. Come on.
it's fine coming out of Jalen Hurts' mouth because I expect him to say that crap because he's so laser focused. Like he's wired differently,
But even then, like it's well known in the NFL. If you play Thursday night on the first game of the season, that's banner night. It has
yeah.
been for the past decade. I remember the Giants playing on banner night against Dallas. Ironically enough, I think we
quite
lost
some
that.
time ago
I
too.
think we lost that game if I'm remembering it right.
The 2012 season. So
Yeah,
coming off
when we were 9-7 and just missed the playoffs.
I think
we had a shot at the wild card and like we needed like us to win and like 3 teams to lose, and we killed the Eagles that game, and like the Lions won like 10 minutes later, so it was dead.
Yeah, we did lose to the Cowboys 24-17.
Yeah, 24-17. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, it was a competitive game, but I think we lost it.
And then we proceeded to beat the Bucks 41-34. Gosh damn.
Yes, that game. Hakeem Nicks had 200 yards and did not play a single game the rest of that season. He hurt his foot that game, but he had like Hakeem Nicks went off that game.
Jeez, trying to see. I can't see the score. Gosh darn it. Oh well.
Wait for what? The
I'm
Giants
trying to see.
Bucks week 2.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the stat line, but I
I will
can't.
pull it up right now because I'm telling you right now, it was insane what he did.
Damn.
Here, I got it right. Eli Manning threw for 500 yards.
Whoo, boy.
Can you tell me who the quarterback of the Bucks was that game?
Oh, I promise I didn't see anything. Who's the quarterback back then? Josh Freeman.
Yep.
I remember that name. Oh
Yep.
my god, he
Just
was a name.
just a little just to say, Hakeem Nicks had 10 receptions on 15 targets, 199 yards and a touchdown. Average 19.9 yards per reception. Victor Cruz, 11 receptions on 17 targets, 179 yards and a touchdown. And Martellus Bennett had 5 receptions for 72 yards.
Hey, I'm just saying. When you think of a Giants quarterback who can freaking sling that rock,
They scored 25 points in the fourth quarter.
hey, Eli Manning.
What a game. Oh my god, I forgot about that game.
That's a quarterback,
that game was
baby.
Awesome.
That's a freaking quarterback who can sling the rock. Mm-hmm. It's been some time since we've seen that. So hopefully, hey, Russ, you got some big expectations to live up to. I'm kidding.
Not really. The expectation's so low.
The bar is set low. Hey,
the ball is just a quarterback that can throw over 20 yards. That's all I want.
We won 3 games last year, Russ. All you need to do is win 4 or 5, and honestly, you will be getting a lot of positive talk from us, my friends. So, no, but in all seriousness, our boys, hopefully they get off to a good start on Sunday. They play at 10 a.m. my time. I will be up for that. Actually, I'm going to my friend's house actually to watch the morning games. I do work that day as well.
Nice.
So it's well, based off the what's been going on.
I'll have the 2 TV set up, be ready to go.
Yeah,
Giants and the big TV. I don't know.
You know that Sunday ticket?
No, I don't know yet. I don't know if we're gonna do Sunday ticket or just have Red Zone, but Red Zone made me very sad yesterday.
Say it with me. 7 hours of Red Zone.
I'm not saying that.
Why not?
Because it's like the Cracker Barrel redesign. They made it worse. It might actually be worse.
Whose fault is it? It's ESPN's, right?
No, it's the timing is horrific on ESPN's, but this is something they were kind of pushing for a while.
Ah, darn! I feel bad for Scott Hansen.
It's kind of like if you were like, it's kind of like if a tub was overflowing, and like someone was watching it overflow, and then you walked in the room and they walked out, and the tub finally went. It's like, well, it's not your fault. You just got here.
Yeah. Hey, well, at least Scott Hansen can take bathroom breaks.
He did already. What do you think? What do you think he was doing when the audio went out? He definitely ran to the bathroom real quick.
Apparently, from what I heard, he trained his bladder to where even during those 7 hours, he just didn't go.
Listen, I'm sure Scott Hansen doesn't go as far. I'm pretty sure he learns. I bet during a few of those breaks he does a quick run. Like when they do like the fantasy montage or something like that, I bet he's running over.
This will be a very stupid question. What's the witching hour?
You don't know what the witching? You don't know
I'm so sorry. I don't know what the witching hour is. He said it. I keep seeing it on TikTok videos like, oh, the witching hour is back. I never had Red Zone. I never had Red Zone. You need to understand that. I had to watch my games.
Bro, I didn't have Red Zone until like 2 years ago, and I knew what witching hour was.
No, I just never had it.
The witching hour is like it's 3 o'clock. It's kind of when all the 1 o'clock games start to wrap up, and it's like they all kind of end at the same time. So like wins become losses,
and losses become wins.
It's the most like all right. So fourth. It basically means like all the games are in the fourth quarter. It's now or never.
Makes sense.
Do the corner booth guys know you don't know what the witching hour is?
Well, I guess you'll expose me later on their show.
Yeah. Bro, how do you know what the witching hour is?
We'll be on the show, by the way, Corner Booth Podcast, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
3 weeks in a row. I love it.
You're becoming pretty much our normal guest.
I'm becoming a regular. Yep.
They love you, man. They do. But no, yeah, that's that will do it for our week 1 picks. We will have a graphic for this up later today. And yeah, we will see. We will revisit these picks on
Tuesday.
Tuesday after the week 1 slate officially ends
4-0.
on
I'm hoping
Monday.
4-0. Hoping I
Same.
parlayed them together. If I'm not mistaken, the odds are plus 861. So if you bet $10, you win 80.
That is got some solid profit if it works. So,
Yeah.
and also another big matchup to watch out for is our fantasy league, the Belly Up League. I'm
Yes, we are
not sure
playing each
why.
other.
Yes, we are. Our team names are Daniel Jones ruins football. That's you versus Danny Dimes, baby. Don't know why I still have that names, but I just wanted to be different, I guess. But yeah, I'm projected to win by 4. Yeah,
Should we say
I
the
don't
team
know.
names? Should we say our teams real fast?
Sure, let's do
All
it.
right. I got Justin Herbert at quarterback, Devon Achane and Kyron Williams at running back, Puka and Mike Evans at wide receiver, Tucker Kraft at tight end, McMillan at my flex, the Broncos defense, and Dicker the kicker as my kicker.
That's a good team.
Yeah, it's solid.
I got Josh Allen. Had to get him at all
Mhm.
costs. At all costs. James Conner, Chuba Hubbard at running back, Jamar Chase and Tyreek Hill. Please go off, Tyreek. Mark Andrews is my tight end. Jacoby Myers as my flex. Cardinals defense because they're playing the Saints.
Love Myers as your flex. I
Why,
think
thank
he's gonna
you.
go so off this year. He's so good.
Yeah, he is, man. And especially, I mean, I know Mark Cooper isn't what he used to be, but he'll take some attention off of him for sure. And Brock
Oh,
Byers,
definitely.
and yeah, Brock Byers too. So,
Yeah,
Myers would
Brock
definitely.
Bowers alone will take enough attention off him. Now you got
Oh yeah,
another like former All Pro. I know he's former All Pro, but like you can't let Amari Cooper burn you.
you're damn right. Cardinals defense as playing the Saints, and then Will Lutz as my kicker to start as my starting lineup right there for you. Yeah, I heard a Jacoby Myers trade request. I guess someone asked him about it. He was like, "I asked, and they said no." I'm like, okay, keep it simple, Jacoby. I love it. I
I
keep it
asked, they
simple.
said no, and I moved on. I
There
love
you
that.
go.
We
Well,
need
hey,
more people. We need more like that. We need more guys be like, yeah, I decided to throw it out there. They said no. And I'm like, all right, guess I'm stuck
just keep
here.
it short and sweet, man. This is easy as that. So
Don't drag it out. Don't make it a media circus. Just be like,
yeah,
well, you know.
you're like, oh, they did me wrong, blah blah blah, and we talked about this for weeks and da. Like, not just Jacoby. I love it.
No,
I
Jacoby is
appreciate
just
you.
like, I'm a little unhappy. Any chance you trade me? No? Oh, okay. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll stay in Vegas and see what I can do.
I
Uh,
guess I'll stay in Las Vegas.
he just wants more money. I mean, it's not like he's unhappy with he's unhappy with the team in terms of just money reasons. In terms of the team itself, like
Yeah.
he got some good teammates to work
Fine.
with. So
I mean, to be fair, he did go there because of Josh McDaniels, and Josh McDaniels isn't there anymore. So
true. Well, there's a better coaching staff there now because
no,
McDaniels
there's
left.
a much better coaching staff there now.
So he should be
I'm just
happy.
trying to
Yeah,
like say like, okay, why did he want out? Well, he only went there for a coach. Now he's not there anymore.
yeah. So yeah, he'll be a good fantasy receiver.
Yeah,
And
he'll
he's
be
gonna
fine.
he is their
He put up decent numbers with AOC as his quarterback last year. With
dude.
Gino,
Imagine with Gino now, it's gonna be fun to watch. So
he was making good numbers with Mac Jones as quarterback. What are we doing here?
he finally gets to play with the actually
Man,
good
is Geno Smith? I don't think about it. Is Geno Smith the best quarterback Byers has ever played with?
Yes.
Besides, I mean, where did he go to college?
Um. Damn, I got nothing. To be fair, no.
UNC. He went to UNC. No, he went to UNC State. My apologies.
The Wolfpack.
Wolfpack. Yeah. So
Okay.
let's see. He went to North Carolina in. He was in North Carolina from 2016, 2017, 2018. That like Ryan Finley as their quarterback? If I'm not mistaken. I think it's Ryan Finley.
I know. Yeah, I recognize Finley's name because I know he went to NC State, but I don't know if he was the starting quarterback.
Let's see here. 2018, that would be his senior season.
Yes.
The quarterback was Matthew McKay was the quarterback. No, Ryan Finley was a graduate. There he is, Ryan Finley. Oh man, this is messed up. I'm on Ryan Finley's Wikipedia page, and it's just a picture of him getting sacked.
Nice.
Like I think it's I think it's the game Joe Burrow went out with an injury, and then he had to come in. I think that's Chase Young sacking Ryan Finley. If I'm Ryan Finley, I call Wikipedia. I was like, you can't find another picture of me. There's not a
like a
picture of me in
nicer
warm-ups or
picture.
during like the anthem or something you can use. You gotta do
Yeah,
one to be like playing like crap.
me having success and one of these pictures. Like, come on, can
You
you be cute?
like me under center, me about to take the snap. It has to be this one.
Maybe as simple as me warming up, because at least I'm looking good warming up. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Me at NC State because I think that's what more people gonna know me for. Nope.
Well, hey, Wikipedia is funny at times, man. But
Man, shout out.
uh,
I wonder what he's doing now. He's nowhere. Yeah, he's not.
maybe he's also an insurance agent, like Jake Fromm is. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hasn't played in the league since 2021.
He's been out for some time. Alrighty, let's get to our Mets, and then we will actually do our first game of Waddle because football is officially
Waddle.
back. So Waddle, thank you, Pickle, for your service.
Isn't it Waddle?
What'd I say?
Waddle.
Waddle. 3. I hate today. All right, Mets, buddy. Take a 2 or 3 from the Tigers. How do you feel about your
This
boys?
team is one of it. It plays up to competition and it plays way down the competition. It's so funny. We beat the good teams and we struggle against the bad teams. It's normally the reverse, but weirdly, that gives me confidence that if we make the playoffs, we could go on a run because we just play up to our opponents. Like this game against Detroit, like I know the bullpen's a disaster. Ryan Helsley, I don't know, man. Ryan Helsley is a problem. He can't be trusted. Like how can we put him in the 8th inning in a run game where he can't even get the ball? He can't keep it in the park. Like yesterday, the Mets were losing. It was 3-2. I want to say in like the bottom of the 7th or bottom of the 8th, one of the two. Helsley's in, trying to protect the lead, trying to protect keep it a 1-run game, get the offensive chance because it's been exploding the past few days. And Helsley walks the ballpark and gives up a home run, and we're down 6-2. So right there, I know the loss isn't on Helsley, but he's the reason we lost because who knows? Had the Mets only been down by 1 run, that changes the whole perception, the whole, feeling in the clubhouse and stuff. But I don't want to get too much into that. Helsley, I think we're the most like a 6th inning guy, like first man out of the pen, low leverage situations. Like that's what it's got to be at this point. It's got to be Diaz in the 9th, Rogers in the 8th, maybe maybe Stanek is the 7th inning guy because he hasn't been terrible, not great, but not terrible as of late. But I don't want to try. Great against Detroit. They look good. Juan Soto is so good. He might be getting some MVP votes this year for what he's doing. Hit his grand slam, like I said, on Monday. McLean, another good start. Shaky first inning, but what did he do? He settled down. He looked like a good pitcher. McLean's doing stuff like we haven't. I think he's the first MLB pitcher since 2013 to win his first 4 starts. We haven't this is something we have not seen from the Mets. We have clean Tom's coming up, and not just that. Before the show started, we had breaking news that Brandon Sproat is on his way up to the majors. And he will be postseason eligible. The MLB will give a special rule, so there's a chance the postseason rotation is that of Peterson, McLean, Tong, and Sproat. That's a pretty good 4. And then you move guys like Kodai Senga, Clay Holmes, Sean Manaea. They go out to the bullpen. They become your long men. I like that. I like that a lot. But we got to take care of business. This weekend, Reds for 3, Phillies for 4 after that. So if we really want this, I know the Reds aren't behind us in the standings anymore because it's the Giants. This is the opportunity. Bury the Reds this weekend. I'm not saying sweep because we got Hunter Green on Sunday. So thankfully football will be on, so I don't have to watch the Mets lose that game. But you take 2 or 3, and then you go into Philly hot. That's what the Mets team has to do. And then after that, it's San Diego. The Mets had a real chance here to make some noise because it's Cincinnati, Philly, San Diego. All 3 teams we're kind of chasing with right there. So this is going to be a really big, litmus test of if the Mets are postseason ready and how they played this weekend. This weekend's the Tigers. I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, that rotation is like thinking about all those names like a Sproat and a Tong and McLean. That's a young rotation.
Yeah.
That's young, but
That
these guys are
this is
just
the
these are
reason
good.
why the Mets didn't go out and sign a big free agent in the offseason. That's why
Mhm.
they weren't interested in Corbin Burns. Why they didn't get Merrick Kelly at the trade deadline. It's because these young pitchers were knocking on the door. They just needed a little more time. So instead of investing 5 years, 6 years into Corbin Burns, who's 30, we'll just take the Frankie Montas for a year, do what we can, and then next year we'll replace him with, a McLean or a Tong who could be 10 times better than Corbin Burns even is for a fraction of the price. Like, I know money shouldn't matter with Steve Cohen, but stuff like that is just smart business. Like,
Right.
spending money doesn't equal winning.
Right. So it's a young rotation. If y'all make the postseason, and
It's giving very 2015 vibes, that rotation. Like,
yeah,
that's Harvey, that's DeGrom. Christian Scott is there too, recovering from Tommy John surgery. He has Zach Wheeler comparison. So there's a chance that rotation is all homegrown Mets, and with David Peterson leading the way.
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to watch, my friends. So I'm excited to see Sproat start on Sunday,
Yes,
as he will, make his debut then.
Spro against Green. What a pitcher's
What a
duel we got.
what a matchup! So I know you'll be watching that a little bit as well, even though
I might get the third TV out, have a little small TV, just
there you
just
go.
just just keep an eye on it.
Might as well, why not? All right, a couple more Giants headlines or NFL headlines real quick. Looking forward to the Ravens Bills game on Sunday Night Football. Lamar versus Josh Allen, who were the MVPs these last couple of years.
We'll actually be waiting all day for Sunday night because we actually have a game to work for.
Someone,
Christopher Mad Dog Russo, and I know he's kind of fallen off the past couple of years. He made a great point a few years ago. He goes, "I never liked the song because, like, what if it's like Bengals Giants? Then I don't want it to be Sunday night. I don't want to watch that."
True.
I'm like, man, I never thought of it like that. He's 100% right.
It's like,
He's like, or like if you're like a kid or you're an adult and have work, like you wait for Sunday night, football's over. Like you're going back to work now.
true.
Like,
Yeah.
geez, man, I love that song, but man, you're making a lot of good points. Stop poking holes in it, man.
And I see. Yeah, I got nothing for that one. Yeah. I maybe change the song up. I don't know. No, they should not.
No, don't touch that song.
And never take Carrie Underwood off of that. No,
I was surprised that they when they changed it from Faith Hill to Carrie Underwood was a surprise, but I think Carrie Underwood's been great with it.
Oh yeah, she's been great. Faith Hill was she's a solid. She was solid.
Oh, Faith Hill was great. She's got some great music. Yeah. Mississippi Girl's a great song.
Hell yeah. Never heard of it, but I agree. I'm sorry, man. I'm over for today.
Speaking of analysts that kind of hot take artists, Stephen A. Smith said the other day on ESPN that Florida State should not be fined for the students running on the field, and he's 100%
I respect that. He
100%.
finally said something right for once.
I literally tweeted out, I'm like, I don't think I've ever agreed with Stephen A., but here we are.
Thank God he said something right for once.
He's so right, though. Like, he even said, he's like, when you're in college and you're a college student and you win a big game, like, that's one of the fun parts. Like, when you go on these visits, they're going to show the students running on the field. Like, that's what makes college football so special. It's those moments.
Yeah, these are kids, man, that just want to enjoy their watching their school play.
Yeah,
and
like
if you win a big game.
You can tell me all you want about the safety concerns and stuff. I get that. But at the end of the day, like, this is just fun. This is what kids being fun.
They just want to have fun. They want to enjoy, living the college life. Like they already deal with like so much stress with like school and all those things. Like, just let them have fun. Let them enjoy themselves. Don't find the school over it. Like, come on.
Yeah. If I was a school, I'd be like, yeah. Well, if I was a donor for Florida State, I'd be like, here's 5,000. Make this problem go away. Let the kids run on the field every single game. I do not care.
Exactly. You beat Alabama. Like, come on.
You beat and I know it's a little different because Alabama doesn't have Saban anymore, but you beat one of the kings of college football.
Yeah, damn right.
That's it. A team those kids watch win national championship year in and year out growing up. That they watch them beat.
Yeah. So shout out to Florida State. Hey, I still love Castellanos' way to back up his talk from the summer about Alabama. So
Yep.
I like how he played against the Crimson Tide this last weekend. So hopefully they can do it again this weekend against I don't know who they play. Probably some Division two school, right?
I don't. They might have a tune-up game this week. They might
Yep.
be on. They might be on a bye. For being
East
honest.
Texas A&M.
Whom?
Actually, don't. I wouldn't say whom. They put up a game against SMU.
SMU.
Yeah, I mean it was. I mean, granted, it was 42-13.
That's not a game.
Hey, they struggle low key.
Yeah, they still put up 42 points on them.
I'm surprised they scored 13. So SMU's defense should be ashamed of themselves. But I digress. Mike Kafka, officially the Giants play caller. So that speculation is now over for our boys. And
Don't
Andrew
hate it.
Thomas will not practice today.
Fine. It's fine.
He looked good at practice yesterday, and they'll see where he is out on Friday. This is their plan.
That's what they want. They're gonna slowly move him along.
Yes. And Talking Giants, who I respect, I always will respect, even though Bobby Skinner is gone.
I respect both shows. You listen to
yeah,
both. You
of
listen
course.
to Talking Giants and you listen to Giants Nation. You do both.
I love both. Damn right. Talking Giants said, "quote James." They said James Hudson, get ready to fight Von Miller and Dorrance Armstrong, buddy. And I swear I'm gonna lose my crap if James Hudson plays like crap. I'm gonna be pissed. And then finally, Bill Belichick has banned Patriot scouts from attending UNC practices to scout their players. NFL scouts in general have faced hurdles scouting UNC players so far under Belichick's tenure in North Carolina. Well, buddy,
This
tell you,
is going to
Bill.
be a bigger disaster than Urban Meyer in Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, perfect. You know what? I love Bill, but you know what? Your girl sucks and your team sucks too.
This is going to be a 30 for 30 one day. That
I
rocks.
love it. I want to see their decline. I do
How
not
does this hurt Belichick's legacy? Do you think it hurts it?
No, but he does look. He looks from a public standpoint. It does.
I think he's going to leave a bad taste. I think it's going to be kind of like an athlete when they don't retire early, like Albert Pujols towards the end. You know, like I feel like Albert Pujols was a great baseball player, but we'll always remember that. Like, yeah, he kind of sucked towards the end there. I feel like it's going to be Belichick, like great football coach, but man, he lost his touch.
You know, I think it's like, look, he'll always be respected for his Super Bowl rings and wins and whatnot, and his success in the
Same thing,
NFL.
Albert Pujols. We will always respect Albert Pujols.
Yeah,
but like, we'll be doing disservice if we don't remember. Yeah, he kind of sucked when he was on the Angels.
Yeah, which will apply here. You know, Belichick may suck with the Tar Heels, and you know, TCU made a good point in the social media post. A coach doesn't win you games.
No,
It's your players, and the players, granted at UNC, they just aren't good.
No.
And TCU showed them, hey, we got players, and you don't.
Yeah.
So this might not look. This gives me hope that when they come to the University of California, Berkeley, go Bears, that will run the show. We will, maybe run the floor with them, or wipe the table, or run the. I don't.
You guys could give Jordan a booth, a box seat.
Hell no, I ain't give her nothing. I'll give her the what are the higher seats called up there?
Nosebleeds.
Nosebleeds. Yeah, she can get one of those with her sorry ass. I don't know. I don't like her at all whatsoever. So, yeah, go Cal. By the way, our freshman quarterback Sagnay something. He can throw the rock. He's a
Hours are off this week, so maybe let's hope Marcus Freeman is just cooking them. The audio the audio came out of his post game speech and beautiful.
Oh yeah, the one the one I was posted on social media.
Yeah, the one where he's like, everyone point at yourself, like coach, coordinator, players, everyone point at yourself. That loss is on you.
Ain't he an amazing head coach?
Oh my god, I would run through a brick wall for that man.
I'm like the last Notre Dame head coach
who killed somebody.
Go Tigers. That's you, Matt. Alrighty, let's get to it. Weddle, first one of the year. I may have sucked that pickle, but I can tell you what, Weddle is my thing.
We're an equal playing field here.
For sure. All right, you're up first as always, my friend. What you got?
Give me Mr. Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, I love it. Okay. Well, That's a great start. That's okay. They're in the AFC.
At
They're not
least
a
they
quarter.
tell us. At least, all right. I respect this. At least they do age. Like, okay, he's younger and he's taller.
Exactly, and
That
the
helps.
jersey
That
the
helps
jersey
out.
number helps too.
Jersey number
Uh,
helps out a lot too. Yeah.
let's see. Give me. I'm gonna go wide out. Give me. You know what? No, give me Travis Kelsey. No. It's too. Well, actually, no. Kelsey does fit because he's not that old. Well, he's
He's a tight
35.
end.
Hey, I got that right. Okay. Oh, I know what it is. Gosh darn it.
Then
All right,
do
you
it.
got it.
You know
Oh,
what it
really?
is. Roll with it. Yeah.
Mark Andrews, motherfuckers.
No.
What?
Same conference.
He's 88? Who the heck's 88?
Jonnu Smith.
No way.
No.
81. Okay, it's okay. Browns and Cincinnati.
The
Oh,
it's
son of. Yeah. It's my freaking Gasecki.
Gesicki.
I told you, I love Weddle. Weddle's easy. I
Yeah.
love it. But no. So that's our first player. God, it's terrible.
Mike Gesicki. That's
What
so
a
gross.
freaking start. Out of all the players y'all want to give us to kick off the 2025 NFL season, you give us a guy who can't gritty. Fan-freaking-tastic. Well, you know what? This episode low-key been a mess anyways. I was 0 for 4. I said the Giants-Cowboys was the opening game. I said there was no oceans in Los Angeles. What else did I say? I don't know what the witching hour is. And what else happened today?
First, well, actually, now you're 0 for 5 because you said it was Giants-Eagles.
Ah, crap. You know what? I promise you folks, this is not how
I
we usually
promise we'll come
operate.
back next week. We'll be better.
I will be way better. Brian is always solid. I will be way better next week. Especially if the Giants win. Thank you all for bearing with me today in my my brain farts, which were a lot of them in this one. But I won't mess up this one. You can follow us on social media. You can follow Brian at Brian. You can follow No, just get me off the show.
I'd say no. You know what? You can follow me at BrianP1016. You follow Nate at Nate_DeWin24. Follow us on TikTok, and all social media at 3010pod. Enjoy football, everybody.
Bye, folks. Thank you so much. Shout out to our sponsor, SeatGeek.
Shout out SeatGeek.